Everybody, and Happy New Year. My name is Jonathan Reeves from Jonathan Reeves Architecture, and also Innovative Vectorworks BIM is my YouTube channel. Today I want to share with you a small sample of some training we did for a client recently who is actually based in St. Lucia. Now, we offer a wide range of course from on-site, in-house training where people come to us, but also online. And we found that the online training is very, very popular these days as people all over the world can take advantage of our training skills and they have the training to suit them for a couple of hours at a time. So please do check out my website, have a look at any sort of training sessions that might suit you. We've got training for architects, landscape, even spotlight designers as well. We can focus on things like site modelling, on interior design. And we've got a really wide range of courses that focus on your needs. We also tailor all the training towards your individual requirements. So check out my channel, please do, and please subscribe. As I say, this is just a short sample of a little typical training session we did.
Let me see if I can remember some of my commands. Okay.
Yeah.
So I place these windows, right, randomly.
Yeah.
Is there a way that you can equally space those windows?
Yes, there is. So just leave one of them and duplicate the others, delete the others.
Okay, so delete the others. Delete these.
Yep. Yep, cool. So click on that first one.
Mm-hmm.
Just by the way, you can see it's in a funny class at the moment. It's in the structural slab class. So go and put it into maybe a window class. So that's a new class, window.
Oh, so okay. So it did not do its step. Okay.
No. Strangely, windows don't generate their automatic classes. You would have thought they might, but slabs do.
I thought so.
Windows don't. Well done.
Okay.
Just edit the properties and click Use It Creation to give it some solid fill. That's good.
Oh, that is what the next question I had. Please.
Yeah, so you should find they've now got some solid fill, whereas previously they were in a class that didn't have no fill.
That is right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have user creation.
Right. Okay. So you might want to just put a little bit of a sill on it as well as another good thing to do. So if you double click. Yeah, go to the sill section, include sill, and then you've really only got fairly limited. You've got timber, masonry, and click on the options there, brick. So if I'm doing like a metal window with a metal sill, I actually use timber. I find is the closest that I need. It's a shame they don't have a metal option there. Okay, and the key things here are the depth of the window. So 4, where it says depth 305, you want to make that depth, the wall's 300, you want to make it like 350, for example. And then the other one is something called the stool nose. The nose is the bit at the back of the window. So, you know, like you have a window sill or board inside the building?
Right.
Down at the bottom. So if you make that 0, there'll be no sill inside. But if you want a small one, make it like 25.
That's the
nose. The stool nose, that's it.
So put it 0.
Yes, you can. And then the other one is the height. The height of the window, 150 is always pretty chunky, so more like 40 or 50. 40 probably.
50.
Yeah, that's fine. Click OK then. So now you see a little bit of a projection of the sill.
Right.
What we'll do, we'll duplicate it around this wall. So click on it and right click and do duplicate array.
Duplicate array.
There we go, that's the one. So obviously you can either do number and then type in the distance, or sorry, number, or you can do the distance, whichever you prefer. So the distance will be the total gap from left edge to left edge. Try both. Try 7 or 8, for example.
Right, let's try 7.
Actually, you still need to put the distance in, don't you? Or you could do the angle, actually. Yeah, so it kind of keeps going. The other option is obviously, so that's quite nice. If you did 8 or 9, you'd probably get another two or 3 in there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 9 would be alright. Let's go again.
I think it's going to get 8, and then it might. There we go. Just about got 9 in. Very, very good. So that's it. That's the way it works. And with the duplicate array function, you can use that in any wall. It does obviously a straight wall. It work perfectly as well. So whenever you've got sort of equally spaced windows or even doors or columns or anything in a wall, duplicate array will array that item within the wall.
Okay.
Very cool.
So let me just see that. All right, duplicate array.
Yeah, the other one that's good in that circumstance is mirror. So just move that window a little bit to the right, maybe. Do Command M to move it. Command M. So that's nice. You get the same dialogue, but with move. That's a good way to sort of move things nice and accurately. Yeah, that's good. So it'll move, and then here. Let me show you another little tip while we're at it.
Right.
Okay, do Command comma to bring up your preferences. Cool. Down in the bottom right corner is something called custom distance. So go to there. So put in like a block work in 440 or something like that. Is that your block work size? Is that how big they are?
No, 200.
Look at the shortcut there. Command Shift arrow. So this is cool. Click OK. So do Command Shift and then the left arrow on the window. There we go. So it's jumping by that amount we just typed in.
Oh, all right, that's excellent.
Yeah, just practice it on the other one, by the way. Click on the one, the window in the corner where it's too close. Do Command Shift and then the right arrow.
Command Shift. Okay.
And it should nudge it round the curve.
Nice.
And if you did hold Shift down and do both windows, they should both move together.
Right. Let's try it.
So what you can do with this little command, it's quite powerful. You can build in the module, like the construction module, whether it's a brick or a block or like a timber stud, sort of cladding, distance, that sort of thing. And then whenever you're moving things like windows and doors, you can always move them on module so that they're, like not like a brick and 3/4. They're always a brick or a brick and a half. That's cool, that, isn't it? Good.
Now, one question for you. What's a quick way to copy what we have done, these windows,
Yeah.
onto the first floor?
Okay. Well, unfortunately, if you copy just the windows and paste them into the wall, well, they won't paste into the wall. That's the problem. And so your best bet is actually to copy the curved wall with the windows in it again.
And just delete the one on top.
Yeah, that's right. So copy that whole wall, that's it, to the first floor. There we go. Delete the wall again. Yeah, and paste in place. You can delete the windows. What that means is those windows weren't in the wall.
Yes, I know.
That's
because
from before.
I tried doing I tried doing it.
And that's why at the beginning of the session I noticed that the windows were there, but they weren't making a hole in the wall.
Yes, they were.
Very good, Jermaine. So just tidy up that last bit of wool. Actually, yeah, fantastic. Quick spin in 3D. Yeah, there's that one to do as well. That's looking good. You can change the height of that curved bit if needed. It's just that those walls are still fixed to the ground floor layer height. So click on the curved wall. Yeah, and I think what you'll need to do is
the elevation.
Over where it says top bound, you probably need to just link that to the layer wall height. No, next one up. No, yes, layer wall height. And then I can't quite remember what it was, but I think the offset value was whatever we clicked on for the other walls, like the parapet. I think, I don't know, we'd have to click on one of those straight walls to check. Yeah, click on that one. So in there you can see we've got a top offset value of 1100 for like a parapet.
Right.
So just do the same for the curved bit. Unless of course you want that to be taller.
Let's keep it consistent, let's see. So 1100.
Yeah, so click on that one. So where it says top offset, there we go, 1100. Great.
Perfect, that makes sense. Alright.
Let me show you one more thing on doors and windows because it sort of finishes off the topic of what we started on. So back to plan, please. Just make it active only. Command Alt 3, great shortcut. That's it, brilliant. So what we'll do then, we'll do the wall at the very bottom of the screen.
Sure.
Go to the dimensions tool, please, Jermaine. Very good. And go to the chain dim. So click up onto, you're already on the chain mode if you look at your mode bar. Up on the top left corner. That's the one. So do a little chain right across that wall, please. On the outside. Here where you need to. Click Z now. That's it. And then in Z. Yeah, that really helps, doesn't it?
Tell me about it.
And then in and Z. Just helps you be super accurate. That's it. Try and make sure you're really nice and accurate on the outer corner of the jam reveal, like you are doing now. That's brilliant. Well done.
Oh, that's excellent.
Escape if you kind of zoomed into the wrong point, you just escape. If you double click Z, you'll zoom in twice. Z and Z. Go even more. Yeah? Double click to finish. Brilliant. Now then, well done. Over in Object Info, you can just change the type of dim. Cool. That's better, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so what I was going to show you was zoom into one of those dims, maybe the 1524. So if you double click on one of the dimensions, click X, what you can do, can you see the three little dots that pop up?
Yes.
These are the anchor points. So if you click on the right one to begin with, so that anchors that point there. Now if you type in the dim that you would like, so what you could even do is do 440 times 2 to make it 2 blocks.
Okay. So put 440.
Yeah.
Times 2.
450 times 2, but 440, yeah, that's fine. Click return. And then, yeah, you see the window is now moved.
That's clever, really.
It's clever, isn't it? So you've set the dim nice and accurately. So go and do the same on the other side then.
Wow, that's a very good trick.
Well, it's a great way to go super accurate. Double click on the dim. That's it. Choose the right anchor point. Type in the dim or even the equation. Let's do 440 times 3, say. Yeah. Nice. Very good.
Wow, that's a very clever way.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Well done, Jermaine. Very good. All of that was useful stuff, I think.
Very.
So, should we get onto the roof? Pitch roofs. So new layer.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, new design layer. Because it's a 3D layer, we use mod as our prefix. Hyphen roof pitched. Yeah. Brilliant. Remember, the elevation height is the height at which we want our roof to sit. That elevation is correct. Yeah?
Right.
It's 3 meters for the ground floor and then another 3 for the elevation. Click OK.
Okay.
Pop back down to the first floor then. Let's have a look at how we're going to create this roof. That's all looking good. So I think what we can do is basically try and use a a tool to trace around quickly. So we're going to try it with the polygon tool, Jermaine.
This one.
Yeah. And we're going to go for the last mode.
This one.
That's the one. And just sort of lasso right around the whole thing. Okay, nice big loose lasso right around the whole thing with plenty of, yeah, there we go, all the way around, give it some space. Think of this as cling film, right? This will shrink to find the shape.
Okay.
How cool is that? So what we'll do then, we'll cut that shape, go up to the pitch roof layer, and paste in place. Now, it's pretty unlikely that this is the shape we just want to create a pitch roof for the whole thing. Let's give it a go. AEC menu. Create roof, not roof face to begin with, create roof. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple of little things as we work down. Have a look at the eave profile. There's different types of profile in there for the eaves.
Double, horizontal, vertical, square.
Yeah, normally double's the nicest, isn't it? And if you're going to have a double, you need to put a little bit of vertical drop in it. Otherwise, it looks weird. So go for a 150 vertical drop.
Mm-hmm.
The thickness of the roof again, whatever your roof thicknesses are, where you are.
So horizontal, don't put anything.
No, you can leave that one. Well, you could put maybe 100 or something. That's the bit. That's number 2. Look, the bit underneath the rafter.
Right. That's right there.
Cool. Let's just keep it 150 for now. We can change this later. Where it says bearing height, you'll notice it's -6 meters is going to almost take it back down to ground level again.
Oh, so we need to change this.
Yeah, just make it 0 because we've already correctly set the height of the layer itself.
Okay.
So make the overhang. Let's make the overhang 0 just for now.
So is he okay?
Yeah, give it a go. Let's see. I'm keen to see if it will generate the roof. It looks like it's going to do it this time. There we go.
Okay.
So this is what Vectorworks sort of offers up. It will always offer a hipped roof, essentially.
Oh.
And if you spun the model around, it'd be underneath the thing. The other thing, of course, you've got is a clip cube. I'm quite impressed by the way it did the curve, and it did the little slopey bit up to the curve. That's actually quite clever.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so let's have a look at how we would create, say, a couple of gables. Let's say on that far end you want a gable rather than a hip.
This one here?
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
So click on the blue dot.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Now we can simply change to gable. You have the option to show a wall within the roof element itself. And you, not only that, because it's a gable now, you can give it an overhang if you wanted.
For what?
Yeah, if you click OK, you'll see that a wall will appear within the roof element itself.
Okay. Wow.
The other thing that you can do is change the angle of each roof face. So maybe click on that front face. Yes, that one. Cool. So instead of 30 degrees, maybe you want to change this to, I don't know, more or less.
Let's try 40 degrees.
Okay. Click OK.
Just for argument's sake.
Yeah, why not? And then have a look in plan. So you can see that particular roof face is now steeper, so the ridge has moved where it would be. Let's say on that particular overhang, you would like a bit more overhang. Maybe that one then. Yep. So you can see overhang there can be adjusted per roof face now. Yeah. And the roof will just get extended on that face rather than all the way around.
Okay.
So you begin to get this ability to change individual roof faces now. That's good.
Wow.
Happy with that so far?
Yeah, trying to make sense.
Okay, good. Let's do a little bit more here. Okay.
We have
Yeah, why not? See what happens. It'll make sense when we look at the whole model together, I guess. But let's just have a quick look at a few other things on the roof. Let's say that you needed to delete a vertex in the roof. So click on to the roof. Go up to the reshape tool. There we go. So firstly, if you click on the first mode of the reshape tool, Jermaine, you can move the vertexes around. The other one is to delete a vertex. So if you go on the reshape tool across to the minus mode, yeah, try and delete that vertex. So when you delete that, see what I mean? It does that. Yeah, then you can pull that one up. That's it. Yeah, well done. That's exactly what I was after. Well done. So this is good to know that you can add or delete vertexes into the roof if needed.
That's such great information right now.
Well done, Jermaine. You're doing really well. Right. Let's just do a tiny bit on roof lights in the roof, and then we'll look at roof faces in a minute. So let's say you want to cut some holes in the roof for some like Velux sort of roof light windows or something. Just to begin with, draw a square or like a rectangle that represents the hole that you're going to cut.
Right here is good.
That's good. Cool. So select the hole and the roof, and then we do clip surface.
Right click.
Clip surface.
Clip surface.
Yep. And then just delete the bit that punched the hole. That's it. So you could delete that. And let's have a look in 3D. There we go. So if you want to modify that opening, what you do is you click on the roof, but you can't double click, because if you double click it will go into the roof tool itself. Okay, so what you have to do is go to Modify, Edit Group. Go up to the Modify menu. Can you see it says Edit Group, which is a bit weird because it is a roof, but it's not really a group. But go Edit Group and look at the shortcut. So just click and it's black, it's sort of grey. There we go, that's what I was trying to say. So that's the way that you select the holes. It's a bit weird, you have to kind of marquee around them.
Okay, and then you edit it in the dialog box.
Yeah. So go and change the size, make it, you know, like a sensible size or something.
Nice skylight.
Yeah. That's it. Cool. And then if you click Exit Group, there we go.
Did it?
So just to practice that, click on it again.
Click on this again?
Yeah. If you do Command Open Square Bracket, that's the shortcut for it. That's it. So now you're into the roof editing mode. So click off. There we go, marquee it, and then just stretch it really.
Put it in lengths. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And click Exit Group to come back out. That's it. Well done. So that's your first way, just to create holes in roofs. The other way is to use the clip tool. That's the one. Yeah, that's it. You were on the.
I was on the other one.
The other one. So that's good, that'll work now. So it will cut the hole, but also we're using the B key to see the underlying geometry as well.
That's right.
Excellent. Okay, now the third way to cut a roof light is to actually use a symbol. And normally we do this by putting in things like Veluxes and roof, proper roof light symbols. So go to Resources Manager and just open that one up for a sec. And go and search in the search dialog for roof light. Always keep it quite generic. And it should, so there we go, should come up with some roof lights now. Cool. So if you double click one of those, yeah, there. That's fine. So click and drop. Yeah, so just to skip the dormers for a second, we might come back to these.
Oh, that's the dormer.
It's a dormer at the moment. Yeah, it's a little bit basic, but we'll come back and see if it can be useful for you.
Yeah, I'd like to know how to do it.
Yeah. Just go for the edit skylight option. So it should insert that skylight into the roof now. There we go. Wow, that's great.
Wow. That's good, Jonathan. Okay.
If you want to move that roof light, it's a bit of a funny position.
This one?
Yeah. Click on it and click on the dot. There we go. You can click on the offset from corner and offset from building line. So let's say you want it closer to the building line. Let's say you made it 1500 from the building line. Yeah. And maybe let's say from the corner you go 2 meters. Cool. Click OK. There we go. So it's moved down and across. So if you did insert another roof light, as long as you keep using offset from building line 2 meters and then whatever spacing, you can get them all lined up nicely. You might want to create a gable dormer, yeah. Click OK. And this is where it starts asking you for all sorts of info on the heights and things.
Yeah.
It's better, isn't it? It's not, you know,